This weather's kind of doo-doo. There's a lot of squirrels up in those trees over there. I don't know. I saw the weather today and think maybe I should have done a little squirrel hunting instead. But you know what? That's a fox squirrel. They keep plunking things into the river. Neat. Yeah, anyway, I'm back on the Rappahannock River, doing exactly what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to come back here and do a little bit of catfishing. I'm a man of my word. So, I am back here. I am currently looking for some structure. I've seen a lot of bait. As you can tell, got a lot of structure on the side. These are all bait schools. That's a school of probably catfish. What I'm looking for is this right here. I'm coming up on what I marked last time I was here, and it's a big old tree. So you'll see it here in a second. It's coming up on it, but I am at spot lock right here. You can see the bait and everything above it, and this is a fairly substantial log. So this is what I'm going to set up for the time being. What I've got is just got 2 catfish rods. Got my garlic shrimp, and I've got some Walmart special dough bait kind of stuff because I just wanted to see if that stuff actually works. It was on sale. It was only like $5.50. Online it said it was like $9, so I was pleasantly surprised when I got to Walmart and found some. There's a lot of fish jumping. If that doesn't work, as you can tell, I got a couple more rods in the back. I will zip up around the bend and see if I can tie into a toothy snaky boy or something like that. But good thing about having crappy weather is you usually get the river to yourself, and that is definitely the case today, so call that a win. Fish jumping everywhere. We got eagles all over the place. I got an osprey that just hit the water beside me when I was rolling up to this spot. So the life is here. The action, I have a feeling, is going to be pretty solid. So what we're going to do is get our lines in the water, and I'm going to shut up. There's another big fish just jumped over there. Yeah, I'm going to shut up and get to fishing. But before I do that, I gotta say, hey there, how's it going? My name's Adam. This is Go To Outdoors, and I'm happy to welcome you back to another one. Weather's garbage, but it's a good day. It's gonna be a better day. Something just slurped right here next to me. I bet that was a gar. Yeah, I gotta get lines in the water. I'll be back when we have something fun. Something keeps coming up right here next to me. Is that one over there? There's life everywhere. But I'm still right on top of this structure, 44 feet, so fish had just jumped out there. I gotta get lines in the water. I got 2-ounce weights on my lines right now. I'm gonna have to put on more just to be able to keep this thing as vertical as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out weights. It's probably overkill for this rod, but we're gonna dunk it down anyway. All right. So I got 4 ounces on each. So this is that little bait I got from Walmart. Just little cubes. I got it on a smaller hook because I'm expecting smaller bites with it, but it's Catfish Pro catfish bait. Just comes in a brick of these little things, 10 ounces of these little cubey cubes. We'll say one thing. That packaging looks deceptively like beef jerky or something like that. So if you have beef jerky on the boat, don't accidentally pop one of those bad boys in your mouth. You may actually regret it. Don't think that sounds like a good time, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, don't do that. So I'm just gonna drop this down. They're still scoping back there pretty good, so I'm on the bottom. Couple reels up. I'm gonna set that bad boy in a holder. Gar just served. That is a gar right there. Neat. That was a good sized little gar. That's one thing I also want to try and learn how to catch. I have no idea how to catch gar, like targeting them specifically. I've caught them before, but I was actually fishing for other things at the time. But there are so many gar in this river. So many gar. Now we wait. Now we wait. This is not the deepest stretch in this river. I may pop up. That's actually right up around the bend there. So if I don't get a bite here in about 15-20 minutes, I'm going to move up there and just keep moving around until I find the fish. Actually, don't even need that on for the time being because I'm just spot locked right on top of the structure. So many gar. Wonder what they're going after. Oh, there's a bite. Do I got him? That was a gnarly bite. Yeah, I think I got him. Yep, I think I got the first fish of the day. Doesn't feel very big, but I got me a fish, and it was on the garlic shrimp. Yeah, he's just a dink. Yeah, that is a dink if I ever saw one. Shoot, he is small enough to cut up and use as bait, but he wrapped in that line all right, just like blue cats do. Well, unfortunately, he's so small, I got him through the eye. Well, that's your typical dinky little blue cat. Gnarly. That's why I bring rags. Well, I mean, beautiful colors. I mean, they're pretty fish. They're tasty fish, but unfortunately, they're horrifically invasive. But, you know, there's no way you're going to outcompete them. That's just the sad fact of things. So let's go see if we can get another one. Straight back down to the bottom. I have a feeling my garlic shrimp is going to outfish the Walmart special, but we'll see. Let's rebait and get it back down there. Did grab 2 flavors of that nonsense just in case, but we'll see. I'm going to keep using my garlic shrimp because I got about 100 of them to get through, and I don't think I'm going to get through that many today. But if I do, hey, then I will have considered it a successful day. Either way. Not skunked. Nothing to write home about yet, but not skunked. The thing about blue cats, though, I've noticed they do tend to hit harder than channel cats. I don't know the channel cat situation in the Rappahannock River, especially not right here, because I don't fish here very often for that. Actually, ever. This is my first time here fishing for catfish. But every time I've been here, I have seen a bunch of the local boys doing pretty good on it. And I did speak with one of the locals last time I came here. I can't remember his name to save my life, but I do know he works. Yep, there is a fish down there working on that. Works at one of the local crab houses, and he said there are some pretty sizable blue cats in here. Like well into the double digits. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to get one of them. Probably not going to be doing it on shrimp or, you know, Walmart cut bait, but who knows? There's a gar coming right at me, right on the surface right there. Wonder how close he's going to get. So they chase the shad around. I know that in here. The gar definitely chase around the shad. And there's bait balls all over the place. I mean, I can go back and show you some of the tiny little fish down there chewing on it. A couple good pops. Yep, there's that gar right there. That's a good sized little fish. Cool. So clearly they're all over this place, and I need to go ahead and get me one. I'm kind of wondering if something's already hooked on this rod right here, because it just keeps getting nibbled on. Or it's a crab. That is one thing I do have to say I have to worry about here is I've seen a lot of little tiny, you know, maybe 4 or 5 inch wide crabs here. Not a whole bunch of them, but I've seen a couple last few times I've been out. And we're 70 something miles, almost 80 miles from the bay. I think we're actually over 80 miles from the bay here. So well into the fresh-ish water. Still a tad bit of brackish, but well into the fresh water here. I'm gonna reel up and see if I actually do have a tiny little one on here. They just took me into the structure. Here comes another one. Awesome. Nope, he's right there. Yep, they're chasing the shad. The gar was just chasing some shad. That's what they're after. Like I thought. Oh, there's some schmutz down there. No wonder I wasn't getting bit. That was empty. I was empty. Thought I got a couple taps, but geez. They like my garlic shrimp. It's a hit with all the kitties. Garlic salt. Any brand. I mean, how specific can you get? I found pretty much a 1 pound thing of McCormick that was on sale, so that's what I was using. But any brand will work. Good hits. Good hits. Felt that through the kayak. I think something's got it. It's a little dink if it is. Yep, he's got it. How did I do that? There we go. Nope, he dropped it. But I'm going to move to a different spot anyway, so it's not that big a deal. I'll thread that back up the line a little bit. Yep, and we're going to move upstream. Just a tad. Alright, I have moved upstream a bit. And that's what I want. I've dropped down on what I believe is a bunch of little catfish. About 30 foot of water. So a little bit shallower. I will be heading deeper before too long if this doesn't work here. There's a spot up around the bend that's about 70 foot deep. So, and no, I'm not saying anything that's secret. You can look at some depth charts all over any set of maps online and pretty much figure out where I am. Oh, there we go. Yep, I think I got that one. Yep, I got one. Yep, I got one. Still a little one. Nothing to write home about, but I got another one. Little blues. Baby blues. Ouch. Ouch, buddy. Another baby blue. Later, buddy. Plunk. Well, there's enough left on there. I'm just gonna rehook it and send it back down. Nothing fancy. Nope, got it. Can't even do anything. I got to bite on this line now. There are worse problems to have. But for the time being, I'm still gonna swap out my jacket. And my spot lock doesn't know what to do right now because the current's switching. Well, there comes somebody in a very large boat. I'm probably gonna end up getting rocked by this. Really don't know what that dude's doing. As long as he steers clear of me, we'll be alright, but I don't know if he can see me over the bow of his boat. Come on, buddy. Turn. Commercial. He's a crab boat. He's crabbing. That's what they're doing. So I told you I'd seen some crabs up here. Smell a whiff of chlorine off of that boat. What in the world? That's different. Not exactly a fish attracting scent, that is. I have a feeling big ones are gonna be down in that hole. I can't believe the amount of structure on the bottom there. I don't know if that's vegetation. I doubt it's vegetation. Alright, we're set up again. We got about 24 foot. Got some structure. There we go. That's what I was expecting right there. Yep, he's hooked up. He's hooked up. It's a little bit better fish. Nothing huge, but no, still a dink. But he wanted it. He wanted it. He absolutely wanted it. Yeah, just a little guy. Might actually end up using a piece of him as bait. Can't show the first part on YouTube, so I'll be back. Well, found a spot that looked pretty good. Already getting a bite on the cut bait. That was definitely a bite. That was not a piece of rock. Yep, that's the cut bait. That's the piece of blue cat. Up there. Gonna pull it up and suspend it just a tad. Something just drilled this on the way up. What did I lose? Nothing, just my bait. All right, that explains something. There's definitely structure there. Gotta get another shrimp out. Whoever's down there is loving their garlic shrimp. That's ripe. But that's what we want. We want stinky. Blue cats like stinky. Channel cats love stinky. Blue cats like stinky. Blue cats also like bloody. Like really bloody. And they are cannibalistic, as those two hits I had on the chunk right there proved. Yep, getting another bite on the cut bait. I think something's swimming it with it right now. If I'm lucky, that could be a flathead. So I was waiting on that takedown, but that wasn't meant to be. Well, I just watched a little landslide come down here, and of course my camera was off because I just switched my battery out. That was interesting. First time I've ever seen that. The birds are noisy today. I haven't gotten a single tap in a while. It's a little frustrating. I might head down to a whole other section of river. That osprey is very, very animated. I'm hearing the eagles too. Yep. I'm gonna move again. Yep, there's the eagle. It's another reason I came out here today is I wanted to see eagles, and I've seen like 7 or 8 today, so well, that's a win. Got 3 fish on the day. None of them are substantial, but I don't mind. I am a fan of darn it, I'm snagged. Yeah, we're gonna be redoing that. Reel this one in real quick. Make sure I don't do that again. Those darn weights are like $1.50 a pop. Yeah. If anybody thought I was gonna come here and not try and at least get one snaky snake, that person's silly. Full of it. Oh, there's shad jumping. I think those are little thread fins. I'm not 100% sure. I think they're baby thread fin shad. I'm gonna rock through the back of this real quick. Just gonna fish the edge. Well, edges. Saw a bubble come up. Yep, there was the snake. There was the snake. Yeah, there we go. There was the snake head. That was what I was waiting on. Two more eagles. It's a good day. Kind of annoyed about that missed blow up on that snake, but hey, you know what? We're moving a good ways upriver. It's probably going to take me another 45 minutes to get where I want to go. But just across, kind of midway across the river from where I want to try and catch a couple snakeheads, is a nice section of about 45 foot deep, a good channel that runs up around another bend. So I shall attempt once again to get on some catfish. These right here, these crab pots, that's they were getting dropped off by that boat that was out there this morning. So pretty interesting to see crabbing here. I don't know the size. I haven't actually looked into Virginia's crabbing regulations. I know without a commercial license, you can only have a maximum of 5, and if you don't buy the extra little crabbing addendum on your license, you can only actually have 2 pots. So I'm assuming this is commercial. I don't know. I do not know much about Virginia's commercial crabbing, but it is interesting. Time is now about 1 o'clock. I've been here for about 3.5 hours. Got 3 fish under my belt. Missed the 4th, lost the 5th. That 5th would have been pretty sizable, but I have no idea what it was. But we're just gonna zip up around the corner here and see what we can see. I'll come back when I get out of this wind. Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately, because I have my trolling motor still pulled up so high from when I was in the Susquehanna. And when I go over these waves here, or it pushes me, the prop comes out of the water and cavitates a little bit. So my progress has been a bit slower than I had planned. Just chugging along. We're almost there. Getting close to where I wanted to come fishing. But yeah, bring it back when we get there. Coming up on the channel drop off. A couple turns. Haven't seen turns in a while. Anyway, coming up on the channel drop off. Let's see how deep this gets. It doesn't drop off very quickly. That looked like a crab trap. I seem to have picked up a friend. Hey buddy, he's been following me for about 3 or 4 minutes. I just realized he was there. He keeps circling and coming back. He's gonna come back again. Taking a wide loop. Nope, he's not coming back again. Yeah, he was following me for several minutes there. He just kept looping around. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever had that happen when I was on a kayak before. Just a young seagull wanted to stop on by and say hi. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to find another section of deeper water. I see a couple bald eagle. I see their tails in there, bright white. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and see what I can see. I haven't seen any good structure recently. See a lot of these little bait balls, but I haven't seen any structure at all. So there's some structure over there, but I don't want to go over there because that's where the dude was setting his crab pots, and that's probably only in about 8 or 10 foot of water. Yep, there's one of those eagles. Took off when I wasn't looking. Love this place. It's so cool here. Definitely in the blocked side of this area. The wind is just silly, and like when you get outside of this little sheltered section, you got pretty good chop, pretty gnarly chop, the kind of chop I'm used to seeing on like the Potomac, not down here. That section of water between like Quantico and Leesylvania State Park and, you know, across the river to Mattawoman Creek, holy crap, that is, if you get about a 10-mile-an-hour wind, that is like the choppiest section of any river I've seen in a long time. It's pretty silly down there. I think what I'm gonna do is, if I don't see anything deeper or like better, I'm just gonna go back kind of to the lodge, kind of where it was this morning. I'm gonna plunk down some baits for a few more hours, then I'll get on the road. See, there's stuff there. It's definitely fish. I just don't know if there's anything really worth dropping down to. Those are catfish. I guarantee you those are catfish. All right, so I have dropped down now, and we're gonna see what happens because there's lots of life down there. So we'll see what happens for a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep that bad boy. F my buddy. That's cool. That was really cool. I think this chart needs to be updated because it is not 2 feet here. I don't think the river is that darn high right now because it's not. This is what I was worried about. Yep. Here we go. Well, it took me a while, but I did manage to find some activity. So bottom's looking good. There's fish right on the bottom. just gonna see what happens here for a little bit. If nothing happens, well then we're gonna turn in. There we go, we're getting some action. Alright, what do we got? But I'm clear. No, I'm not clear. I got a hit right over there. Almost took it off. Got one. Got one. He doesn't feel very big, but I got one. The biggest one of the day. Actually. Healthy. They should be. There's enough of them. Well, I was expecting bigger catfish, not gonna lie. That might have to do something with my bait selection. Was gonna go try and catch some bluegills to use as cut bait, but just never got around to it. I guess, you know, sometimes a guy's got to go to work, and he just pooped everywhere. Later, buddy. He pooped all over my boat. A little punk. Some of that blue cat slime off of there. Push it away. Rinse and repeat. Let's get another one. That's 4 on the day. Was gonna go ahead and sleep my unit like that. There we go. Tappy tap on this one. Yeah, it feels like a better fish. You got me in a structure. Man, he got me in a structure and I lost another 4-ounce weight. Little punk. At least these things are cheap, but come on, the weights are not. Going back to a 2-ouncer. I don't want to lose another 4. It's getting aggravating. At least I found him. Found something. But that did feel like a better fish before he got me locked in that structure. Darn it. Little punk. Good on you. Well played, guy. Well played. I'll get you next time. That's a good pop. Another good pop. How about this side's clear? Yep. This side probably is too. Yep. Okay. So we have a crafty little one down there. think I got that one. I don't think he regrets that decision. Nope, he does not. I'm gonna re-cinch up that bait though. He almost got it. I think I'm just feeding baby catfish at this point. These guys might even be too small to get the hook in their mouth. Nope, that one got it. No, he didn't. Dang it. That one got it. He's hooked. And he's little. He is little. This is a dink. He thinks he's big, but he ain't big. That's actually the best one of the day. I'm getting pecked on that one. So it looks like we got a school of these little guys rolling through. Yep, he's getting played with. Later, buddy. This one's probably clean. Yep, it's clean. There's a little school of these baddies coming through. They're just picking me clean. Not keeping any today anyway, so it's all good. I might have to come out here at night and just really do it up. Proper night sesh. Wish y'all could be out here with me, because this is about as peaceful as it gets. It's about as peaceful as it gets. Well, not much really happened after that. Kind of a slow day, slower than I expected. You know, still caught fish, but nothing of any size. I think the biggest one I caught might have been just over a pound, if that. So if I was in the mood to catch a bunch of eating sized fish, it would have been a solid day, but I kind of went looking for something a bit bigger than that. Gonna switch it up, try something different next time I head out. But with this weather we got going on, it's still really poopy and rainy, and well, there's a couple storm systems rolling through, and probably the next 10 days we've got rain pretty much every single day, which is going to blow out most of the rivers and the ponds and lakes and everything around here too. But as you can clearly see, these leaves are starting to change. It is, you know, that time of year. October's right around the corner. I am probably going to be doing a little bit of hunting in the next couple videos. Possibly do some squirrel hunting. Maybe do some bird hunting if I could find a good place to go bird hunting. Doubt that's going to happen. I'm kind of feeling like I want to go after some squirrels, because going out after some squirrels gets me into a big national forest where I can also do a bit of mushroom foraging. And all this rain is definitely going to cause some good flushes of the stuff that you can bring home and put on the table. If you know what you're looking for, don't do it without knowing what you're looking for. But that's going to be a video for another time. I'm pretty sure that should a deer blow behind me. That's gonna be happening a lot more as well. Got a lot of hunting planned for this year, and of course got some recipes for stuff that I managed to get, so that is upcoming. But those are videos for another time, and that's really about all I got for you today. So like I always say, thanks again for watching. Make sure you find a reason to smile today. Stay dry, and I'll catch you in the next one.